You're waking up with your country mornings on 1039 KGRT, and our question of the day, which you're hearing on the radio and also now watching on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and I don't know where else this is live streaming at, but wherever it is, if it makes it to TikTok, hey, how's it going? And we got a question of the day for you. So, do you know someone who lives off the grid? What we're talking about is somebody who doesn't do emails, doesn't do texts, doesn't do basically any
Anything online.
social media. Yeah, social media too. Do you know somebody who lives off that way? And you said your husband doesn't even bother with the social media anymore. So I'm
Not
sure
really. I mean, yeah, his accounts are up, but he doesn't really partake. He's not really on there. He hasn't posted in years. He just kind of scrolls through it. So that's his way of like being disconnected. So I wonder like how many people out there are also some way somehow disconnected. Maybe like you said, they're on a flip phone. Maybe they're not on social media. And I bet it makes them feel really, really good. You know what I mean? Like I bet these people are probably way happier than most of us. Like Christian, he does not care. He does
well,
not
when he goes
care.
to dinner, I'm gonna say when Christian goes to dinner, he probably stares at you a couple times, going, "How many times are you gonna stare at that thing?"
No, he
You know?
watches like YouTube videos, so he can be bad about it. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
so he's like watching videos or TikToks
Yeah.
or something like that. Okay, but wouldn't TikTok be social media in some ways?
Something, I guess. Well, no, he doesn't watch TikTok. He just watches YouTube. Good morning, Kimberly. Thank you so much for watching. I just think he's just like he's not on Facebook. He's not on Instagram, really. You know, he's not on TikTok. He just watches his YouTube videos. That's about it.
All righty. So that's our question of the day. Do you know someone who lives off the grid? Maybe they just don't connect, don't do anything else like that. Let us know. Text us or call us at the at the Zia Comics text line number 575-523-5478, 575-523-5478. Got some other things to go with on your country mornings over time. Here's something interesting. The tax man is just a little stressed out in 2022. Tax filing season starts in 2 weeks, but the IRS
Wow.
is facing a major backlog. It's mostly because of the pandemic. In 2020, mail centers got shut down for a month, and 20% of employers have been unable to get to work because of health issues related to coronavirus. There are fewer resources these days, so the budget has been cut 20% by the workforce, the same size that's been growing. So the IRS might be getting late getting those income tax returns back to you. And
This
boy,
is
we need them, don't we?
Yeah, but this is nothing new. We see this every time, you know? There always is a backlog. Whenever they actually say there's a backlog, knock on wood, I never actually experience issues. So I always feel like they just say this just in case a couple people, a handful of people start experiencing delays.
Yeah, no, but of course, are you getting the question is how do you get your taxes done? I got one lady I always go to, been going to then, not going to change right now, but still some people are used to now doing taxes on their own. Or you think you're good
Oh,
enough to
yeah,
do your taxes on your own?
TurboTax. Yeah, I've done it on my own until I got married to Christian. Christian takes it to someone just because now we have more because 'cause we're married. But if you're single and it's just you, TurboTax, do it. Most likely it can be free too, or not that much if you make a certain amount. Like I used to before I was married get it like $30, $60, like it was so affordable. So I would go to TurboTax if you have like simple simple tax stuff.
Simple tax stuff. I see what you're saying. I always still trust the professional. I want to make sure it gets done. IKEA. When's the last time you were in IKEA, Morgan?
I don't think I've ever been in IKEA.
You got to go to the one, even the closest one's in Phoenix. Well, IKEA is cutting sick pay for unvaccinated staff who are forced to isolate because they're exposed to COVID. If they test positive, they'll still get regular sick pay. The rules in England, where IKEA has around 10,000 employees, requires those who are unvaccinated and exposed to isolate, but the same does not hold true for those fully vaccinated. Many companies in the UK are dealing with massive sick outs because of highly contagious Omicron variant.
Wow.
Oh, they're cutting the
Dang.
sick pay? That's not nice. Why
Yeah,
why
that's
do
not
that?
good. I don't
No, I
know.
mean, if you're I
I ain't
mean,
running a company.
you know who is running though is Clay Aiken. He up in your neck of the woods. Clay Aiken is running for office again. The former American Idol star is running for Congress in North
No,
Carolina. He ran in 2014 and lost in a general election. He's now 43 and says he'll run again this time.
that's pretty cool.
I mean, he still has not won anything. He didn't win American Idol, and
He's
he
still
didn't win.
trying. He
He's
always
still
gets close, right?
exactly.
Kimberly said, "My parents are off the grid, have the flip phone, don't text, and don't have any social media accounts." That's awesome, Kimberly. Good for them. I bet they're happy people too. They ain't missing out on anything.
A fourth dose of COVID vaccine is coming in soon. In Israel, they've been doing it, but the CDC is expected to make a fourth shot available later this week. For those with weakened immune systems, oh, great. Another shot? I think I'm done with shots.
Yeah, it's just this is gonna be the new norm every year. It's something new, right?
Yeah, no, I tell you, that's weird. And a scary story that I can't believe happened in Los Angeles, a Taco Bell worker was shot and killed after an argument over a fake $20 bill. He worked
Wow.
at the same Taco Bell as his son. His son was the one who got into a
Oh my
fight at the drive-through
god.
window. He tried closing it, his shots rang out, but one of the bullets hit the father's torso and passed away.
Oh
What
my
the
god,
heck?
that's so sad. He was trying to protect his kid. That's
In Los
actually really
Angeles,
sad.
in a Taco Bell, out of all places. Seriously, people, come on.
That's so
Uh
sad.
Speaking of sad, Bob Saget's cause of death remains unknown, and it could be 10 to 12 weeks to complete, which is kind of scary. The coroner says no foul play was suspected, and I guess they
Yeah.
were ruling out a heart attack because they would have been able to catch that right away. But this 10 to 12 weeks, I mean,
Wow.
what if they want to bury him? I mean, this is going to take a long time.
That is a long time. I mean, honestly, it's probably like some aneurysm, like something crazy like that, you know?
I
I
know,
feel
but
like
I
it'd already
mean,
be out if he had an underlying health condition that he wasn't really, talking about. That's
I'm just
wild.
saying why. Yeah, why? This is not. Ah,
It takes a long time.
I know, but I mean, his family would like to probably put closure
Yeah,
and
have some closure.
yeah. Can you imagine waiting that long?
No, it's sad.
All right. It's dry January. If you are doing dry January, you'll lose weight, you'll sleep better, your skin will improve, your mental health will improve. How many people do you know are doing dry January, Morgan?
How many people are doing dry January? I don't really know anyone doing it this year. I feel like people are like, it's already been a tough year. I'm not going to take out drinking. Normally, Christian does for January, like for an entire month, he'll not drink, but he's not even doing it this year. And this is probably the first year of us being together that I've ever seen him not do it.
He's like, look, I've been through the pandemic, I've gone through everything else.
That's how
Stop
I
it
feel like
there.
people are like, yeah, we've already been through a lot. I'm not depriving myself of that.
Yeah, knock it off. That's what they're saying. All right, a little bit later today, we're gonna have an interview with Mario Mocha. I'll get a chance to talk with him and talk about NMSU athletics. They got some big games coming up this weekend, and Aggie's looking back to get back on track. Hopefully, they're staying healthy as we are trying to stay healthy. Once again, we're still from home because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but hopefully, we're doing better. We're doing a lot better. So hopefully, we'll be back in the studio sometime. Boy, it's been a
Yeah,
long time, hasn't it? We haven't even
it has.
seen each other in
I know.
2022.
We have not seen each other in, like, almost 3 weeks by the time we see each other, so I'm
Yeah,
ready to be back,
when you said see you next year, I'm like, well, I didn't think it was gonna be this long.
right? It's
Like, wow,
crazy.
Morgan, you're right. See you next year.
Oh my gosh. It's
All right, that
crazy.
does it for your country mornings. Once again, our question of the day: do you know someone who lives off the grid? Let us know. 523 KGRT. Text us or call us at the Zia Comics line number, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.